Welcome to another episode of Bar Clips. This episode is about creating well-balanced, full of taste, beautiful cocktails, but they're all low in sugar. Sugar is a vital ingredient in most cocktails, from the brown sugar cube in an old-fashioned to the dash of simple syrup in a mojito or a daiquiri. Sugar adds balance to otherwise alcohol-forward cocktails like sazeracs or complements sour citrus-based drinks. We're talking to two worldwide contributors, starting in the Southern Hemisphere with Australia and ending up at the top of the world in Finland. Sugar is the sweet foundation of cocktails, providing balance, flavour enhancement and pleasing texture. It manages dilution and can add an aesthetic appeal, such as the sugar rim on something like a French 75. Many classic, modern classic, or house cocktails call for sugar syrup or simple syrup in their recipes, but issues surrounding well-being are on the rise and guests are increasingly asking for low sugar serves. Aspiring mixologists and savvy bar owners are exploring ways to create fantastic, low sugar cocktails that retain that amazing taste and are still perfectly balanced. Some bars are even dedicating entire sections of their menu to these special cocktails. We've got two great bar professionals to talk about their low sugar approach. But first, we're jetting off to Sydney, Australia to catch up with Emre, who recently relocated there after winning Diageo's world-class competition for Turkey. So Emre, welcome to Bar Clips.
Thanks, Matt. Hello everyone, my name is Emre Bilgin. I'm the World Class 2023 Turkish champion. Currently I'm living in Sydney and I'm working in Baharat Cocktail Bar. Today I'm going to show you how to make a well-balanced cocktail using another ingredients instead of sugar. First of all, as a sweetener, we have to understand, we have to find the true fruit or the other sweeteners. Today I'm going to make your gin-based cocktail with the Tanqueray number 10. And as a sweetener, I'm going to use anise flavored honey and some mandarin juice. Anise flavored honey is going to give extra deep flavors to our cocktail, and the mandarin juice is going to help us about to give an extra sweet flavors and balance the acidic flavors. Of course, we're gonna support the mandarin juice with some lemon juice as well. Always start to make your cocktail with chilling your glass. With this cocktail, we're gonna make basically a twist of a bee's knees. But we are going to put a hint of citrus flavors to match it with Tanqueray number 10's extra citrusy flavors. I'm starting my cocktail with using mandarin juice as a 30 ml mandarin juice. And for balancing that citrusy flavors, I'm gonna use a 15 ml of fresh squeezed lemon juice. For making this anise flavored honey, the recipe is pretty simple. Of course, I'm gonna add my citrus flavored Tanqueray number 10 gin, and well nice shake to mix the all ingredients. Don't forget to ignore the melted ice and refresh the ice. As a garnish, you can use a mandarin coin and sour anise. There it is. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Emre. I love the bee's knees cocktail, and infusing the honey syrup with anise is a great way to extract that extra sweetness, enabling you to reduce the amount of honey that you're using in the cocktail. So thanks very much for sharing that with us. For my drink, I'm going to show you how to make a cocktail using a homemade cordial, and it contains no added sugar. So I've made a simple spiced ginger and lemon cordial with fresh ginger root, lemon, cardamom, star anise, cinnamon and cloves. The recipe is on screen for you now. The natural sugar extracted from these ingredients creates just enough sweetness to add this into a simple highball with Johnnie Walker. So here's my low sugar, ginger and lemon spiced Johnnie Walker highball. So this being a highball, I need to start with a highball glass. And in there, I'm going to add all of my ingredients. So I'm going to start with the cordial that we just talked about. And I'm going to use 50 ml. Smells great, even from here. And then into there, I'm going to add my Johnnie Walker. And again, I'm going to use 50 ml of Johnnie Walker. Now I need to add ice. And I'm going to top that up with soda water. Pouring gently, trying not to disturb the bubbles as much as possible. We want to keep as much of that effervescence in there as we can. And then we want to give that a stir to combine. And then, like all good drinks, we want to push that ice right down to the bottom to make sure that we get really slow dilution. And then finally, we're going to garnish that with a twist of lemon. And here's one I prepared earlier. So there you go, my low sugar, ginger, lemon, spiced Johnnie Walker highball. Next up, we're heading over to Helsinki to join Lisa, who also took part in the world class competition alongside Emre, winning for Finland. So over to you, Lisa.
Thanks, Matt. Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Lindros and I work as a bar manager here in Bar Dem, Helsinki, Finland. Today we're talking about how to replace a regular white sugar without losing the balance of the cocktail. For this challenge, I have a bit different approach since I'm gonna make a gimlet with Tango number 10, different citruses and xylitol. Xylitol is a natural plant-based sweetener that comes, for example, from birch trees. It doesn't have any fructose, which basically means that it doesn't have any significant impact in your blood sugar or your insulin levels. It's also a perfect option to replace regular white sugar since it acts and tastes pretty much the same. So in my gimlet, I have made a cordial that highlights the citric heart of Tango number 10 by using lime, pink grapefruit peels with a touch of orange blossom water. The cordial recipe is otherwise quite simple and classic, except instead of using white regular sugar, I have used only xylitol. You can check the detailed cordial recipe from the screen. Alright, let's dive into our cocktail itself. So, in my gimlet, I'm going to use 50 ml of Tango number 10 and 50 ml of my citric cordial. We're also gonna add 3 dashes of orange bitters to boost that crispiness of the cocktail itself. We're gonna stir the cocktail to ensure that nice silky texture and that cool citrusy finish. Perfect. We're gonna strain the cocktail into a cooled Nicanor glass. And as a garnish, we're going to use a lime peel, but we're gonna also squeeze the oils of the lime in surface of the drink to get that nice citrusy note for the cocktail. here it is. Fresh, crispy and perfectly balanced gimlet without using any white sugar. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Lisa. Tanqueray number 10 is one of my favourite gins and it's fantastic in a gimlet. I can't wait to try your no sugar twist, and your cordial sounded super creative, so thanks for sharing. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this low sugar episode. I hope there's been enough inspiration for you to go away and have a crack at creating some of these cocktails for yourself. Thanks so much to our two special guests, Lisa and Emre, for sharing their drinks with us. Now, make sure you check out diageobaracademy.com to learn more about low sugar cocktails and, as Lisa would say in Finland, kapis.